Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. I am so glad you are here. For those of you who are returning, hello again. Thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos or whatever it is that you're watching. I truly appreciate it. And to those subscribers of mine, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, your support, for viewing my videos. I know they are long, but there is a reason for this, because I am not like most tarot readers, okay? I do what I am called to do. So I totally appreciate you spending the time watching these things. I am so grateful to you. And again, I'm so thankful for your loyalty and support. I am truly, truly blessed, not only to have this channel, but to have you guys in my energetic space. One quick announcement: if you would like a personal reading with me, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, check out the description box below. I am offering 40% off all my readings, to exclude the coaching stuff and the packages. But the packages, you do save a good amount of money, and you do get a bonus reading from that. All right. Or just go to capellawellness.com and check out the service suite and the tarot reading package section. There's plenty of places for you to access that stuff. With that being said, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful week. Many blessings and love to you. Let's get into your reading. Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you doing today? What is with the stand? Really? I bet it's going to be falling the whole time. Anyway, whatever. I hope you guys are doing well. I wish you a really awesome week. Sending many blessings and love to you, as I usually do. All right, Taurus. Okay, so it looks like for all the zodiac signs this week, this may very well be pretty long, because they want me to also add in what is coming to you with this Mercury Retrograde. And we also have the new moon in Libra coming up on October 6th. So there's a lot of card decks I'm going to be pulling today. But we're going to start off with your overall theme for this week. If you haven't been here before, what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid, because this is for your spiritual growth. This is why I do what I do, and I am Capella Wellness and not Capella Tarot. Even though I do utilize this for, I do utilize tarot, but it's really for illuminating your well-being, as I say at the conclusion of my reading. After that, stick around to the end so you can see what is coming to you with regards to love, what your wellness tip of the week is, and as I said, we're going to see what Mercury Retrograde is going to be bringing you guys, and again, what is coming to you with the new moon in Libra, or what guidance you're going to be given with this new moon in Libra. Okay, this is probably going to be a long one. Let's see how this goes. All right, Taurus, what is your overall theme? We've got indecision. All right, Taurus, what is it that you're indecisive about? You are in Two of Swords, maybe Two of Wands. You're afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You're like, I don't know if I can make this choice. But you know what, guys? When I see this card, you know what the signs say? It says unknown, and it says, oh man, it's not focusing, is it? Come on. Come on, camera. Either way, I wouldn't make it up, but maybe you can see it from there. Both of the signs are leading you into the unknown. So no matter what decision you make, Taurus, it's not going to be the right, it's not going to be the wrong one. I don't know why that came out. I can't talk today. What's going on? With either choice, this is going to be new for you, Taurus, is what I'm picking up on. And there's fear here. I really sense some fear with making this choice. Okay, some people here are afraid to leave their current jobs. They're afraid that, with whatever's going on, you're like, if I leave this, where's my money coming from? How am I going to pay my bills? What's going to happen to this, and that, right? Am I going to find another job? Am I going to be able to do something where with whatever's going on, I'm still going to be able, I'm getting a sense of Taurus, and you guys are Earth, and Taurus is ruled by Venus, and that involves money, right? Because I'm getting money here. It's like, what's going to happen to my pentacles? All right. That's what I'm hearing. This is something about, and I have a really strong feeling. There's some of you who are about, they want to leave. You guys want to leave a job for whatever reason. And I think it may very well have to do with, you know, those mandates, but I'm not going to get into that because this is not what this is about. You already know what this is, Taurus. You are real. Gosh, there's like a lot of fear here. I'm seeing the Devil card pretty strongly. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords type of energy, maybe Moon card. You're afraid to make a decision, Taurus, because you're not sure what's going to happen when you do. I will tell you this. Trust your gut. If you haven't watched any of my videos before, this is about following your intuition. If something is tugging at you, Taurus, you are being pulled to something and it just won't leave you, you're dreaming about it. You're seeing it in commercials. You're seeing it on a street sign. You're seeing it on somebody's license plate. You're seeing it in YouTube feeds, whatever songs are playing around you that are telling you to do something. It is not a joke. This is God telling you, Taurus, just make the choice. God knows what is best for you. Sometimes we think we know what's best for us, but let me tell you, I always would get that, you know, incorrectly. And that's when I would surrender to God and say, you know what, God, just you tell me where to go. You tell me where to go. And I would get the signs, right? Maybe some of you need to ask signs. Maybe some of you need to meditate. 4 Swords, you need to ask God for guidance, like the Hierophant. It's like connect with God and it just help ask your angels and God to help you, give you that guidance that you need, kind of like that sign, that kicker that's like, okay, you know what, that's it. That is it. Because you keep getting some signals, guys, to do something. But there's a fear of the unknown here. It's like when you're in that Moon card energy and you're walking through that darkness, like, I don't know what's coming at the end. I'm also seeing kind of like the 2 of Wands card where you just want to embark on this journey or you just want to make that choice. But there's still a little bit of fear because you're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're doing something you've never done before. So with this indecision here, guys, it's really time for you to trust in your heart. Because look, with great risk comes great reward. I say that a lot in my readings. But if you feel it within you, it's all about the feeling. It's now time for you to move. It's now time for you to go take down one of those paths. It doesn't matter which one it is, Taurus. You just have to go. Because what I'm hearing also is that the longer you wait, the more you hesitate, the more stress it's going to cause you. And you might very well end up in a lot more of this. That's the bottom of the deck. Okay? You might run into more hostilities, more into like this lower vibrational energy, and this indecision phase that you're in is going to wreak havoc on your brain to the point where it's like there's going to be all of this air energy surrounding you, and you're going to have, it's just going to bring about more chaos is what they're telling me, kind of like a Tower card or something. All right, not that towers are bad. I honestly don't believe towers are bad. Yeah, they could be shocking and sudden and it could be chaos, but it's to get us on the path that God wants us to head towards. So whatever this is, Taurus, you really have to trust your intuition. It's like High Priestess, Queen of Cups, the Moon card again. Trust your gut. Now, this could very well be dealing with, when I talked about jobs, your job situation is getting all crazy. Maybe the coworkers around you, they're being hostile towards you. There's like this, you know, this guy's like ready for battle, okay? He is ready for battle. He's like, I got this sword here, and I'm going to use it when I need to use it. But here's the thing. It's like, you know, if you are surrounded by these energies, Taurus, think about it. Why would you want to stay in this situation? It could even be with regards to relationship. Now that I'm picking up on that, aside from work, right? Maybe there is a lot of hostilities in your job and your relationship. And you're like, I don't know, should I leave? If you've tried things, Taurus, to make things better, I heard some of you may have even gone to counseling if you're in a relationship. I'm hearing some of you have gone to retreats, things like that. Maybe even with counseling at work, they do have that, right? Maybe you've talked to people. Maybe you have said, you know what, how about we try this? But somebody is still acting like this towards you. This is more about surrounding you, Taurus, for the majority of you. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, okay? If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. But remember, you were called here for a reason. If you know deep down inside, there's something that kind of triggers you or hits you, and it's like, yeah, you know what, that is going on. I'm going to have to make a choice. This is guidance to help you with your spiritual growth. It's to get you on the path that God wants you to be on. So be mindful of that. Because look, I've been here too, right? I had to face the music. I had to face myself, face my demons and my fears, and be like, you know what? I have to do something about this situation. It's the same thing with you. I had to stop being indecisive, Taurus, because the longer I waited, the worse it was going to get. And then I would really get it in my head. And I'm a Gemini sun, and that doesn't really help me, does it? No. It does not. Okay? No offense to the Geminis out there, but I know those who are got Gemini and strongly in their chart, we can get into that type of energy. We overthink, but we don't have to, because God is here to help us, and we have to be trusting of our hearts. Okay. Maybe there's aggressive energy surrounding you. Maybe your defenses are up. Maybe people are preventing you from making those decisions, saying, oh, you can't do that. That's not the right decision. How are you going to fend for yourself, right? Fending for yourself. How are you going to, pay the bills? Maybe somebody's telling you, you're like, why are you going to leave that job? Why do you leave that relationship? Because you are comfortable in it. Everything seems fine, but deep down inside, Taurus, you know that it's not. You know that it's not, especially if you're on happy 4 cups energy, 5 of cups, 5 of pentacles, whatever this is. There's like a happiness here, and you're just like, no, I don't want to do it. Maybe some of you are like putting up a front because you don't want to face the truth, but knowing deep down inside, you gotta make that choice. As hard as it is, Taurus, you have to make it. You have to take that leap of faith. Like the Fool card. You have to trust. You have to trust. All right? This is you. Your energies. Really think about why you feel like you're in these types of energies, Taurus. Is it because you gotta make a choice that's something that people don't normally make? That may go against your current beliefs, but maybe you're supposed to take this path because it's supposed to bring a tower moment to get you to destroy those limiting beliefs about yourself or what you think about the world. I don't know why I can't get this out. Your limiting beliefs, your beliefs about money, about relationships, about the world in general. What is with my speech today? Maybe somebody's nervous. Maybe that's what it is. Somebody here is nervous, or a couple of people are nervous because you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I really need to make a decision, but you're nervous about making that decision. There's something about speaking your truth. He's got the Ace of Swords in his hand. Some of you need to be prepared to stand up for yourselves and speak your truth. It's like 5 of Swords. It's like, you know what? I am taking matters into my own hands. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm not going to let anyone tell me where to go, what path I need to take. And if others are treating you unfairly, they're dishonoring you, they're stripping you of your integrity, of your sovereignty, we should not allow that at all. Nobody has the right to take that from us. And on top of that, Taurus, we should not allow anyone to do that either. Make sure that you find that personal power within. It's like unblocking your solar plexus chakra. Finding that personal power within you, that vitality, that life force energy. It bursts through you. And when you have that type of power and you're trusting in your heart, you will no longer have issues with making any decisions ever again, because you know that that light that's shining within you, it's the light of God. And that following that is always going to lead you to your abundance, lead you to where God meant you to be. All right? All right? Let's see what the tarot has to say. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Taurus need to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. I just heard somebody's crying right now, or was crying, or is going to be crying after this. I don't know where that came from. Wow, guys. Okay, this is, okay. If you watch this, you know that a bunch of cards don't always come out, but they always tell me to take them because there is a lot of information that needs to be relayed here. We have 9 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Hangman. Here's the Hierophant. I saw Hangman too, and I was thinking about independence. Yeah, I just didn't call all these. See, the Queen of Swords energy, I was talking about this energy, right? You guys got to stand up for yourselves and speak your truth. And you just got to cut people down with that sword when you need to. See that hostilities card, right? And now I'm not saying you literally need to cut people down, but those of you who've been watching tarot for a bit, you know what this is. Cutting out what doesn't serve you. Using that sword of truth to speak your truth. Have that power to do so. There's a new beginning for you here, but it's time for you to take matters into your own hands. And you know what this is also about? She doesn't make excuses. She doesn't deal with bullshit. Not from people. She doesn't sit around and say, oh, you know what? I can't do this because of this. I can't do this because of that. I can't leave this relationship because the person is always, providing for me. I can't leave this job because it makes a lot of money and this, and that. But really think about what it is you're doing. She gets that divine guidance, guys, all the time. She thinks about it a little bit and she goes, okay, God, what did you just tell me? All right. God says, okay, Queen of Swords, make a plan, take action on it, and don't give me any bullshit. Pretty much, right? Because she knows that God is leading her in that direction. She could take some time to think about it, but she knows that she's getting divine guidance from God right here with the Hierophant. She's totally connected to God. Absolutely. She always asks God for guidance. God, help me make this decision. It's exactly what I was talking about before these cards came out. God, please tell me what direction I need to take. You follow that divine wisdom, because when you go within, you just think about it for a little bit. Contemplate what God's telling you. She takes action. She makes that plan. She takes action. And she always goes back to God if she needs additional guidance to make the sound decisions that she needs to make. She does not overthink things. She is very mentally strong. And she doesn't waver in her faith. And she's not decisive. She doesn't second guess. She doesn't avoid the truth. Because she knows that God is leading her to where she needs to be. This is also about your belief system. I was talking about that. It's like your old belief system needs to fall away, Taurus. What you think everyone is doing You're thinking that's the path for you, but when you know deep down inside God's telling you something else, no, Taurus, that's not for you. Not anymore. You need to trust that. God's trying to lead you out of this labyrinth that you seem to be in. You think it's complicated. You think it is challenging, but it's not. She learns from her life's lessons. She becomes stronger because of the hard knocks in life. Everything that she goes through, she understands it's a lesson to get her on that path. And she gets to have this strength because of those lessons to make those decisions. No matter what crossroad she comes up to, she goes on that path anyway. Why? Because God's always there. God is always leading her on that path. She likes to do things her way, but it's because God is telling her to do it that way. This is not her ego kicking in. This is God kicking in. So this, for some of you, this is really understanding, those truths about you. Like whatever you've been going through, it's leading you to a different direction. In the direction that God wants you to be. So whatever limiting beliefs you have, whatever belief system that you have been following, you're being pushed into something that you've never done before. You're being pushed towards a path you've never traveled. But there is a huge reward waiting for you at the end, all the time. Hangman. Yeah, and look, here you are. I forgot. This is Taurus energy. Pisces. Maybe there's a Pisces involved in your situation. Don't know. It doesn't have to be. This is you surrendering to God, right? Just surrendering, letting go, yielding. Like, you know what, God, just lead the way. Just lead the way. You are trusting in God to lead the way. Or you are supposed to be focusing on this. This is what you need to do. Look at it from a different angle. Say, you know what? Why am I so indecisive? What's with these hostilities? Ask yourself, whatever this is. And the 8, abundance, that whatever path you're going to take, guys, it's going to lead you to your abundance regardless. You just have to follow that divine wisdom you're being given. And that comes from listening to your heart, okay? Making those sound decisions. Don't make any excuses. Just surrender to God. Let go and let God. Because whatever is going on in your environment, Taurus, it's pushing you to make that difficult decision. Because right now, what I'm feeling for some of you, what the path that you have been on is no longer the path you should be on. It's time for you to take a different route. There's a turning point in your life, like the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for you to move forward in a different direction, Taurus. 2 of Cups. Now, whatever this is, the direction of this is, it's going to lead you to a mutual companionship, union with someone, okay? This is a very strongly connected, spiritual, passionate love here. It can also be a business partnership with someone has the same core values as you, who has more like-minded. You guys gel. You guys get along very well, and you're always on the same page. It's the same thing, business partnerships or with a connection, a love connection. I don't really like to put romance into this because my teaching has always been to find the higher love, which is agape love, which is unconditional love first, which will call this type of energy in. All right. Some of you really need to connect more with the divine love of God, is what I'm getting with this energy right here. balancing. You know what's interesting? I'm getting with this card, balancing masculine and feminine energies, which is normally not what the Two of Cups is, but because I read intuitively, that's what they want me to say. That's what I'm feeling. We do have 2 cups here. It's the same 2 cups that the Temperance card uses, right? That's balancing masculine and feminine energies, finding your inner peace, but doing things out of conditional love. Because this card is about unconditional love too. The divine love of God. And yeah, for some of you, it's about leaving a relationship. Maybe some of you thought that this was like a true connection. You thought this was your true love, and now you're like, oh, I don't know about this. Maybe some of you are dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this person is the one causing hostilities in your life, because Queen of Swords in the shadow sense can do that, okay? That's for some, not for all. Some of you, yeah, this is about a relationship. Could even be, yeah, others, it's a business partnership, something with work. Do I really have this type of connection in my job, with my coworkers, with my partner, business partner, with my significant other? If you don't, Taurus, and you feel that you don't, whatever's happening is to get you to the true love, to a partnership that is more harmonious in nature, okay? We have 9 of Pentacles. Focus on your independence. Focus on building your material wealth, your inner wealth. This is about self-care. This is about your valuing you. Some of you, you're being led to a life of freedom, of independence, learning how to stand on your own 2 feet. Look at her face. She's by herself. She's not in this energy right now. She feels the energy of the 2 of Cups, but you get 2 of Cups when you're ready to give and receive unconditional love, the agape, not the eros, which is romance, romantic, okay? She calls this in later when she steps into this power. And of course, it could be a male too, right? This is not gender specific. It's time to find your freedom with whatever this is, Taurus, because you are surrounded by hostile energy, low vibrational energy. There's people who are not being honest with you, people who are trying to take advantage of you, whatever this is. You know it, Taurus, and it's time for you to take a different route, because this situation is not serving you. You know this, Taurus. I feel it. Some of you are sitting there like your eyes are moving around like, yeah, I do feel it. Get away from that fear. You will be rewarded for the hard labor, for the hard work that you do, Taurus, when you make that decision. Some of you, it's about building your own business. If that is you, Taurus, go do it. It's the same thing that happened with me when I left my 16-year career as a systems engineer, okay? I was a freaking engineer before being a spiritual advisor. You see how night and day that is? I was dealing with hostile people at work. I was dealing with low vibrational energies everywhere. I had to go out on my own, not knowing what the hell was going to happen to me down the future, but I could not worry about the future. That's low vibrational energy. If God was telling me, he was specifically giving me dates and messages and all these things to jump, take that leap of faith. And I did. And I am so grateful that I listened, that I finally listened to the guidance, divine wisdom, right? I stopped making excuses. Here I am an air sign. I'm actually double air. I've got Aquarius moon. So it's like, you could imagine me being up in my head. I was like, I got into this mode. I said, I have to stop making excuses, man, because it is not helping my situation. And then I got into this energy. I knew that I was capable of doing whatever I set my mind to. It's the same with that 9 of Pentacles. I knew that what I was being led towards was going to be my destiny, was what God wanted me to do. And I ventured forth, not gave into fear, stopped making excuses. I trusted God fully. I surrendered to God. That's why I said, okay, God, just lead the way. Just lead the way. This is about you no longer having fear-based thinking, whatever it is that you do going forward. You are going to go through Eight of Pentacles energy where you're going to be committed to your life's purpose, your dharma. You are going to work hard and stay diligent and persevere, knowing that when you put that passion and that work into something that you love, it is going to bring you Nine of Cups energy. It is also going to bring you material fulfillment. You may have setbacks. You may be like, is this really what I'm supposed to do? Is this really going to make me abundant? But here's the thing. When you go down that path of the unknown and you work towards what God is leading you towards, you're going to start being very appreciative of the diligence and perseverance that you had in committing to whatever it is God wants you to do. Building up those skills, and you're going to get so damn good at it. People are going to be like, holy shit, Taurus, what you're doing is amazing. And then everyone will come to you for whatever it is that you're being called to do. All right? Spirit, what do you want me to put in the front? Nine of Pentacles? All right. Look what's at the bottom of the cup. Yeah, the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. This will lead to the love of a lifetime, will lead to true love, will lead to not just that, but it will lead to your ultimate fulfillment. The Ace of Cups is the Holy Grail. Holy Grail, at one point I thought, oh, this love. I was always following the love thing, right? Love, 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 love. And God's like, no, Jess, get the hell out of that. That is not what I want for you right now. You need to be in this. And that's exactly what I did. And that changed everything. It changed everything for me. Because what the Holy Grail was, it was ultimate fulfillment. This is a highly vibrational card. This is bliss, contentment, and joy. This is the divine love of God. When you feel that flowing through your body, everything becomes miraculous. Everything becomes blissful and joyful. You find this, you lead a blissful life, right? Which was why with my business, my motto is like, well, part of it is it's leading you to have your blissful life, because that's what God wants for everybody. We just have to make those hard decisions, those complex decisions. But it's about trusting in God that the decision that we're going to make when we know nothing about what's going to happen is going to be the right one for us. We don't have to know what's on the other side of that path. What we have to remember is that there's a light at the end of that path. And it has to deal with this. It's all about your fulfillment. What makes you bursting at the seams with joy? And it's like, oh my God, I've never felt this type of enlightenment before, this type of abundance, this type of joy, right? You're going to be so joyful. You'll be like, wow, I've never felt this. And you're going to feel like this 98% of the time when you're really committed towards focusing on yourself and building your own empire. This is your heart chakra being completely illuminated and bursting with that divine love of God. And when your heart chakra is completely open, you allow all of this amazing stuff to come into your life. It's the gateway to having everything. The gateway to true love, harmonious relationships, successful businesses, careers, harmonious families, like whatever it is that your heart desires, Taurus. Opening that up. And it's around her heart chakra, right? It's bursting with that divine light and love of God. And when you have that, that's really all that we essentially need. And when that is completely open again, that brings in everything. It brings in what our heart's true desires are. Let's see what you need to avoid for this week. What is it that Taurus needs to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Woo! We have the, oh boy, we have the Emperor here. This is Aries energy. Maybe some of you have strong Aries in your chart. This is also the divine masculine. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries who is trying to make decisions for you. Because this guy in this position, guys, he's very controlling. He's very authoritarian. Maybe you're dealing with a boss or a job where people are like this. Again, with somebody who has this energy in the shadow sense, that could bring about hostilities, right? There's somebody who's trying to control you, or you feel like you're being controlled in your job, whatever situation this is, Taurus. They want you to get away from this energy, because this energy I'm getting very strongly, whoever this Aries is or whoever this Emperor is, they're the ones causing this hostile environment. That's for some, not for all, okay? Keep that in mind. This is also where some of you are having lack of energy. This guy makes those decisions. It's like he knows whatever movement he makes on that chessboard, it's going to be checkmate. He's a very seasoned individual. He's the embodiment of all four kings. This is organized structure. I'm hearing organized chaos, as funny as that is. This is being solid and stable. This is your personal power. What was I talking about? Your personal power. Some of you are lacking the personal power to make that decision. And again, I'm feeling for some of you, your solar plexus chakra is also blocked. I'm sorry. You need to step into that personal power, Taurus. Because it's not there right now. Okay. This guy could also be very defensive, very rigid. He could be stuck in his ways. He could be very traditional, afraid to take the lead. To take the lead in a job, in your life, in a, building your own business. That's what I'm getting with this. So whatever this is for you, Taurus, it's time to step into what the Emperor really is. Taking the lead. That powerful being, that power within you, that personal power that you have, it's there. It's keeping you from making that choice because you don't believe you have that strength and that power to go through with whatever decision it is you're trying to make. Okay? We've got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Now, with the shadow side of this guy, he's unstable. He's not grounded. That's why I said this guy's stable and solid, but in this position, some of you you don't feel like that. It's an unstable situation that you are in regardless. And there's somebody here embodying the Emperor energy who's causing these hostilities, and which is also causing you to be indecisive about something. This is an unstable situation here. And yeah, with the King of Pentacles, that's just magnifying that type of energy. This guy's not grounded. You guys got to find some grounding. You got to move away from this situation, guys, because it's not going to continue to be unstable. There's a lot of instability here I'm seeing. I'm also seeing Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is also greediness and jealousy. All right. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who is jealous and very authoritarian. Somebody who's jealous of you, who makes the decisions for you, tries to control your life. No, we don't deal with those people. Especially, yeah, there's strong Aries energy for someone here. Okay, that you are dealing with an Aries male is what they're telling me. Again, that's for some, not for all. Could be a relationship, could be a boss. All right. I heard it could be even a sibling or a father. Because the Emperor is a father, and so is the King of Pentacles. Okay, there's some sort of father figure here. So yeah, this is somebody who's very jealous, who's ungrounded, who can also control someone with money. Maybe you, Taurus, are being manipulated. Maybe I've picked up on that. Somebody doesn't want to leave because someone makes all the money in the family. Or you don't want to leave a job because you're making a lot of money. It's like maybe greed might be seeping in. And look, Taurus, if that's you, I'm not casting any judgment. That's not what I do here. Because look, I will admit to you that with my job, I was making a really good amount of money, and I got a little bit greedy and I got a little bit defensive. I'm like, but I'm making all this money. Why do I want to leave that? That was the devil getting to me, because the devil say, Jess, you need this. You're a single mom now. You're going to need this job. How are you going to pay this? How are you going to pay that? You don't want to go follow your calling, even though God was like smacking it into my brain. I got into this energy, guys. And look, I'm being vulnerable because I can't teach if I don't teach by experience, right? I've been through that too. So if you're resonating with this part, don't take offense to it. Because look, I was in that. That's why I'm telling you. I was in that too. The whole money thing, my belief system, right? Hierophant. No, I need this job to pay the bills. God's like, no, you don't. You're going to end up making more money than what this job is giving you. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And God's like, trust the unknown, right? I was like, I don't know. Seriously? God's like, you have to trust me. You're going to be following your life's purpose. You're going to be more Ace of Cups in your life, and that is true. I feel a lot of Ace of Cups in my life 98% of the time. And if I dip, I know how to tap into that. I dive into that Ace of Cups, into that divine love of God, that water, to rejuvenate me, and I'm back up in my high vibration. This whole journey taught me that. All right. So some of you, you're either being controlled by money from someone who's very authoritarian, or some of you are a little bit rigid because you think you feel solid and stable. You have a home. You're having money coming in, right? But again, some of us have to release that total focus on money. That's part of the belief system that we're taught. That money makes the world go round. It's all about the money. We got to pay for this. We got to pay for that. And we have to have these jobs, and we have to have these experiences. We have to stay in these relationships because of this. If you are unhappy and your world is falling apart, Taurus, and you are just not feeling right with yourself, why are you going to stay in that situation? It makes no sense. Why are you going to sacrifice your happiness when ultimately God wants you to be Ace of Cups? And when you're that high vibrational, you're that blissful and that joyous, you attract the abundance. You attract the material wealth and the stability, financial stability, right? You attract that power. You attract that ability to build that business and be successful at it, and whatever it is that you want to do. Have those more loving, harmonious relationships. But you got to ground yourself first. Some of you need to take better care of yourselves physically. This guy's all about well-being. Some of you, I'm being told, there's a person in your energy who's just... Some of you might be depressed or might feel so down and out that it's like it's causing you to be unhealthy. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. All right? Whatever that is, Taurus, we gotta let it go. We have to be honest with ourselves. We can't make excuses. The Queen of Swords is here. It's tough when you go into the unknown, but look, I've already taken that path. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard. But you know what? I know exactly what to do to get back up there. And I'm always praying to God, like I did today. I'll be honest with you, every time there's a moon in Cancer, and today I'm recording this on the 28th of September, we're in the last quarter moon, and every time I do my prayer to God, and I thank my angels, and I'm doing all these things, I end up crying in my reading because, you know, it's been tough for me. I mean, I love what I do, but I will admit, guys, sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes it gets hard. But you know what happened after I was asking for that strength and that power to get me back up again? I stopped crying right away, and it's like I flipped again. It's like another 180. God's like, no, Jess, get out of that. We understand that this is hard. We see it. We know what you're going through. That's why, and I got a message earlier to go, I actually found numbers on license plates that kept passing me today after dropping off my son. And I looked it up at a light and it said, go back to your angels. Pray again that you need this. And that's exactly what I did. And I went back to, remember, surrendering to God again and praying. And I got right back up to my high vibration. It's not easy, you guys. I'm not going to lie, because this is not wow. But when you go through Queen of Swords energy and you learn from your life's lessons and you become mentally stronger. See, I didn't allow my brain to take over again and again because I'm double air. It can be challenging for me. Prayer is very powerful. It got me back up to my high vibrational state. And that is one thing that we all are being led to learn, so that when we feel like it's been too much, or it's like, man, you know, this has been taxing, we are able to get back up there and we no longer get stuck in here. Am I doing the right thing? Am I really on the right path? When deep down inside, you know that you are, or you know that it's time to change course. Look, we have the Hierophant twice, guys. God is really stepping in here. That's why I was talking about my story. This is so amazing. Thank you, Spirit. This is about trusting in God, just connecting to God. Help you augment that faith to continue moving forward, okay? Not believing, not having those self-limiting beliefs about yourself, about the world, about jobs, about relationships. This is about connecting more to God. God is really in this reading today because we have the Hierophant twice, you guys. You guys are showing up twice, so this is very, very significant. It's all about having that direct line of communication to God and having Him lead the way, right? He's going to get you out of that labyrinth of like indecisiveness, of just this unknowing, or this lack of thinking you need to have this knowledge, thinking you need to know everything, or to believe a certain way, or act a certain way, something to that effect. This is also about having faith. It's talking about that. Have faith in God. That's why I always had to, I was doing that this morning. We have Knight of Wands. Take that risk. This is all about risk. Having the courage and confidence to take that risk, guys. Some of you are lacking that courage and confidence with the Aries energy being ruled by Mars. Just go after it. Having that drive, okay? Just go after it. You have to find that courage and strength within you to just push through. Like, I am not going to give in to these uncertainties, God. I'm just going to have you lead the way. He always takes those risks and he takes action because he has the Ace of Wands. That's the light of God. God gave him the ace to burn away those uncertainties, those challenges, those indecisions. He uses that ace to burn all those lower vibrational energies away, to move forward on his path. He's like, I got to take action on this. I got to have the strength and the courage to take this risk. You are afraid of taking that risk, Taurus. You're afraid that, what if I take the wrong path? There is no wrong path. If God is telling you where to go, it's not the wrong path, okay? Step into the energy of that Knight of Wands, guys. Ambition, drive, courage. Make that decision. Wow. Knight of Swords. Laser focus. This guy is super laser focused on his mission. You guys are already being told what your mission is, and you're afraid to go in that direction. They want you to go down this path, Taurus, with unwavering faith. We have the Hierophant twice, okay? I mean, that is the strongest energy, what I'm getting in this reading right now. All right. You have to go down that path and have that willpower and stay focused on the task at hand. This is about making fast decisions. Because like I said before, the longer you wait, the more hostile your situation is going to become with whatever this is. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands are the fastest knights in the deck, guys. This is fast energy here. You've got to make this decision. You already know what that is. Just do it. This guy doesn't give into that fear. He is so willful that he's like, oh my God, I just got it. I'm going after this come hell or high water. I'm being led by God with that sword of truth, right? Some of you need to speak your truth. Head in direction towards your truth, not somebody else's. Your truth, God's truth, that's it. I'm also getting a sense here, guys. Yeah, there's some of you, you're indecisive on whether to leave a marriage. Okay? I am getting that. All right? Could even be for some of you who are like counterparts / twin flames, and I was guided not to use twin flame, but I still say it because some people don't know that. If you know you are in this type of journey, there's something here where some of you are afraid of like walking away from your divine masculine. You know that's the best decision for you because you know exactly why you need to do this. You're being spiritually guided. Either way, all of you are being spiritually guided to make a choice. Have that faith. If you're a light counterpart, some of you are afraid to walk away from your divine masculine. It's all about your independence and freedom. You got to stand on your own 2 feet. You have to take that path towards healing without your divine masculine there. And I am a light counterpart. I'm already in union with myself. I've already completed all of my karmic lessons. I'm just now waiting for God to do his thing for the remainder of my journey, okay? I had to leave my masculine and I had to find my own independence. I had to find my own worth. I built my own business in the midst of that. I trusted in the divine guidance that I was being given and all the divine wisdom that I was getting every time I'm always directly connected to God. I increased my relationship with God, and it is greater than I could have ever imagined. And it has completely changed the way I look at life, other people, myself, my spiritual journey. And every time, like I said, when I start to dip, like I did in this morning during my prayer, I went back to God, and I'm telling you, it just stopped. And I felt like my true higher self again. It's like no joke, guys. And when you get to that point, it's fascinating. That connection that you have with God, and God just comes in and swoops in. Okay, just no more. I know what you're going through. You asked for my help. Here, I'm going to get you out of this sad state. And I was only in that for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And God came in because I asked God, please get me back to my high vibrational state. Get me back to Knight of Pentacles energy. I said Knight of Cups for whatever reason. Some of you need to leave someone. It's your own freedom, your own independence, whether you're a light counterpart or not. Some of you in a marriage, yes. Some of you need to walk away from your divine masculine, whatever this is. You already know, Taurus. You're being led to that, all right? And some of you are dealing with someone who's very aggressive, very impulsive, someone who comes in and out of your life. If someone's just coming in, and I'm hearing for some, there's like high sexual energy here with this Knight of Wands, because that's the shadow side of this guy. He doesn't know how to tame that beast, okay, with the strength card. You may be somebody dealing with somebody here, temperance, and this is Sagittarius energy. There's some fire sign here who's affecting something in your life, Taurus, and it doesn't have to be. That's for some people here. This person doesn't know how to live in moderation. All right. Can even be dealing with an air sign. I said that before. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's somebody here who doesn't know how to live life in moderation. They can't balance their masculine and feminine energies because their masculine energy is through the roof. Somebody here has a lot of sexual energy, and maybe they come in and out of your life. It's just like, oh, hey, how's it going, Taurus? And then it's like, no judgment, okay? You sleep together, and then they walk out of your life all of a sudden, right? It's fast energy, in and out, in and out, in and out, all right? There's somebody here who's coming in and out of your life all the time. That causes instability, right? There's somebody here who's not stable, whether it's you or the other person, Taurus, or it's both of you, or a situation. There's a lot of instability here. And with this energy here, it's in and out. How does in and out energy, how is that stable, right? That's not stable energy. All right, so balance. I said Temperance card. You have to balance your masculine and feminine energies. That's probably why I picked it up in the Two of Cups. You have to find that magical elixir in your life, what works for you and what doesn't, Taurus. And you know deep down inside what doesn't work for you and what doesn't. And what doesn't work for you, you need to cut that out of your life with the Queen of Swords energy. Absolutely. Cut that out. You need more peace in your life, Taurus. With that hostility stuff, there's a lot of instability here now. It's really coming into this reading. You got to find that balance, and it is up to you, Taurus, to find that balance. You need to stop allowing other people to destroy your inner peace. You have to find your inner peace within yourself. Block off all of these people who are invading your energies, okay? You have to step into Queen of Swords mode, Taurus. But do it out of love, because she could be like a complete bitch and just cut people's heads off. We don't want that type of energy too. That adds more of the hostile energies that's surrounding you, all right? You have to be in this tranquility, peace, and harmony. This needs to be brought back into your life, okay? Some of you, again, need to meditate. You need to go within, do things that, like, okay, if I have to cut these people out, if I have to cut these jobs out, I'm gonna have to do that, and I have to go my own path and leave all of this crazy energy behind. Because there's like an imbalance here. Yep. Unstable, imbalanced. You got to find that balance, and it's a lot of balancing masculine and feminine energies here, okay? I'm getting that very strongly. And look, we have Ten of Swords. You guys are done. Dead in the water. It's like, I cannot go through this anymore. I just can't. This situation is pushing you to head in that direction you don't want to go in, Taurus. But God, you know deep down inside, God is telling you, your gut is telling you so strongly, Taurus, you need to get out of this. Some of you have hit rock bottom. There's betrayals here. I'm telling you, there's a lot of hostilities, hands down. Hitting rock bottom. I just can't do this anymore. This is also your big life's experiences are going on right now that you are supposed to be learning from. And you're like, some of you have been doing the same thing over and over. And some of you have not been listening to your divine guidance. Some of you have not been learning your life's lessons. That's where the Hierophant twice and the the Queen of Swords come in. This is a huge lesson. All of these things are happening towards in your life for you to learn from. The Queen of Swords. She says, you know what? Okay, this is a life's lesson for me. I got to get away from this bullshit. No more excuses, Queen of Swords. No more excuses. I'm going to make that decision. I'm not going to stand here for a longer period of time being indecisive, because I know better. I need to leave this energy behind. I need to leave these people behind, this job behind. You guys are spent emotionally, physically, spiritually, all of the above, maybe even financially. All right? You can't deal with this anymore. I'm surprised Tower is not here, because it's like that's why I said they want you to make this choice quickly, because it's like a Tower moment. Divine intervention is going to come in and force it upon you to make that move, to change course. Okay? Why is the Emperor here? Five of Wands. I said chaos, did I not? Chaos, conflict, arguments. This is really not. This is too much for you, Taurus. the World card. God wants you to end this chapter of your story. This is stagnation. These are delays. You're causing your own delays of moving into that new path. Some of you are just afraid to deal with this energy here. Things are trying to come full circle, guys, but they're not. Because you're in indecisive mode. Oh, I guess that's why I said King of Swords. Wow, we have counterparts here. And these are independent people. These are divorced individuals. Okay. For light counterparts, yep. Some of you could be divorced. Some of you are dealing with the making that decision to walk away from your masculine. Some of you need to put your foot down, because apparently your masculine is, you know, and this guy can have high sexual energy too. Someone who's not stable, right? Their life is not stable. If you don't already know this, guys, this person is not stable whatsoever. They may be having conflicts or arguments with family, friends, co-workers, all of the above, somebody else. I heard it could be a because King of Swords came up, maybe they are divorced, maybe they're having arguments, or they're fighting with their ex-spouse. They could even have a child with this person, because that is a father, and we saw King of Pentacles, right? There's some legal matter here too going on with this individual that you may be dealing with. Maybe you know about it, maybe you don't. I'm hearing child custody. I'm hearing maybe somebody is going through a divorce. All right. And, you know, some of you, you're contemplating divorce, but your gut already knows what decision to make. Somebody else that you're dealing with is going through a divorce. And you're like, do I stay in this connection even though I feel strongly about this? Even though God is telling me this is my counterpart, this is my soulmate? We do have the soulmate card with the Two of Cups. I'm getting a lot of stuff, guys, all right? This is a lot. I'll tell you this right now. So whatever this is for you. And this guy in this position, oh, this guy is very blunt. This guy is the least emotional of the kings. And yeah, that's why I'm getting, there's somebody here who just doesn't give a shit about your feelings. Very, very logical. Could be very controlling too. Makes impulsive decisions. Doesn't have head-heart balance. He needs to have proof of everything, like on paper, I was being told. Yeah. This guy in this position with this energy here, ooh, it's tough, Taurus. You got to make that decision and move away from it. We've got Three of Pentacles. There's no teamwork here. There's no collaboration. This is also a student-teacher type of energy. I'm hearing apprentice. There's something here where some of you still are learning your life's lessons from whatever situation you're in, or from this person that you're dealing with. Okay? Some of you, it could be a boss, could be a spouse, could be your divine counterpart. Either way, there's somebody here in your energies is just not serving you, Taurus. You need to cut that out of your life. It could even be a lot of people, other people. Somebody's not really to put in the effort. There's no teamwork. In a job, there's hostilities, and maybe people are coming after you because you're doing your work and you're doing great things, and or, you know, it's supposed to be a team effort, but you find yourself doing all of the work. You find yourself working late at night, working very, very hard, not seeing the fruits of your labor, and you're like, I'm so done with this. With Ten of Swords. If that's you, Taurus, it's time to leave that job. Wow. Seven of Wands. Yeah, putting up your defenses. Some of you are like fighting off dark forces. Some of you are fighting off a lot of people who are coming at you. Walk away. Or somebody here keeps throwing all these wands at you, and you're just like, holy crap, man, I can only fight for so much longer. We got the Five of Wands there. It's a lot of hostilities, guys. You have to stand up for yourselves. Stand up for what you believe in. You know what that is. God keeps showing you this. You have to stand up for yourself. Don't back down. Don't give in to these negative energies, guys. There's a lot going on here. Wow, we have Three of Swords. There's misunderstandings here. This is heartbreak. This is sadness. This is pain. Avoid this pain, Taurus. Some of you are in separation for someone, or some of you are avoiding separation. Maybe for some of you, you're afraid to depart from a job, from a marriage, from your masculine. Again, you already know. God's telling you, Taurus, this is not a healthy situation here. I'm already telling you what path to take. You need to trust. You need to surrender, let go, and let God. This is, wow. Pride and ego is kicking in. You could be dealing with a very, very arrogant individual, is what I'm being told. Or it could be you. Or both of you keep fighting with each other because like pride and ego is getting in the way. Somebody wants to be right all the time. Put your differences aside, Taurus, because this situation is not serving you. Again, they're leading me to the Queen of Swords energy. You need to cut it out, and you need to stop making excuses, because you do not have to be in this situation. You don't. Could be a work situation. Again, with the money, Pentacles. Some of you are like, well, I don't want to leave the, this money that I'm making. There's a better life for you here, Taurus. So I was talking about the unhealthy ego. We got to put that aside, because we know deep down inside there's more for us. We have to trust in God. We have to start having that direct line of communication. Things start to shift, because when you do that, you're going to find your victory. You're going to be victorious. There will be a victory after the chaos, but you can't stay in the chaos. You have to make that choice. And again, you know what that is. You have to take that step. Change directions. Look, did I say King of Cups by accident? Oh, no, I know I said King of Swords by accident. Now we have King of Cups. There's a lot of drama. Okay, this guy, this position guy, there's a lot of drama with this guy and that guy, the Emperor with the King of Swords and the Five of Wands and the three. I mean, guys, there's a lot of drama going on. Emotions are running wild. Like emotions are like running high here. We got to get away from this. Some of you are dealing with a spouse or ex-spouse who's just like incredibly over dramatic. Okay. Somebody tries to play victim here and, does a woe is me thing to try to get you to save them every time, and they're controlling your emotions. This person is very emotionally manipulative. Hands down. Guys, they want me to, I looked at the King of Pentacles again. Look at this. We have almost every king here. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's there. You see this? And it doesn't have to be a male. Keep that in mind. I'm feeling for some, this is a very controlling female who uses her emotions to get the best of you. All right. It could be a male or a female, all right? It's both. For some of you, it's one or the other, but I'm feeling both energies, okay? Just because these are all masculine energies does not mean it's just a masculine who's doing this, all right? It's for some, not for all. We've got three kings here. The only one missing is the King of Wands. But he's kind of in this energy with the Emperor. There he goes. All right? Somebody wants some sort of recognition for everything. Maybe you're dealing with a coworker who's like this, who keeps stealing your ideas, who keeps stealing whatever it is that you're doing at work, and keeps trying to take credit for your work. That's what I'm getting. That's for somebody here. Leave. I don't know what else to tell you. Yes, it's guidance, but it's up to you, right? You were led here for a reason, but it's your choice. But I'm telling you to make a choice. Ace of Swords, clouded judgment. There's no truth being told here whatsoever. This situation is not sound, okay? Somebody's not making sound decisions here. You want a new beginning, but the truth needs to be spoken. Like now, I'm being told. All right? There's lack of clarity here. This is total clouded judgment. This is not, again, there's no sound decision making being done here. Whatever this is. The truth has to come out. Or the truth maybe it came out, and some of you are afraid to face that truth because, or maybe, yeah. Maybe some of you found out a truth about something and it's causing this heartbreak. You're like, oh my God, disappointment. Some of you are disappointed. Completely torn apart. Like, oh my God, what is this? It's a lot of cards, you guys. And I take them because it's supposed to give you a lot of detail. Oh goodness, whatever. Because some of you, I could feel right now, maybe somebody's dropping their jaws. I was going to say something else. Maybe somebody is dropping their drawers to control you. I don't know. There's also somebody's controlling you with sex, money, whatever this is. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I was talking about dropping your drawers. With the energy of this guy right here in the shadow sense, yeah, he's a very highly sexual person too. It's like having that, it's like somebody's being childish. Okay, that's what they wanted me to say. Somebody's being very puerile here. All right. This is also being afraid to take risks. You're afraid to face those fears and those challenges that may come across your path. Look, we all have these challenges, but with God, anything is possible. That's why they want you to start surrendering to God and trusting and establishing a stronger connection with God. Because let me tell you, I don't think I said this. I started losing my faith and trust in God because at some point I was a very devout Catholic and I went to church all the time and I read the Bible when I was 15 and I did all these things. And I was like, God, why is this happening to me? I didn't really have that relationship with God like I thought I did because my programming was what? Going to church every Sunday to connect with God. I was not really connecting with God because I was still being miserable in my marriage. I was still being miserable in my jobs. I was still unhappy. Unhappiness is not God. Unhappiness is devil energy. It's not of the light. So I had to establish when I left all of that and I went on my spiritual path, boy, did that change my relationship with God completely. And I already explained my story as to what happened this morning with my prayer, okay? You gotta step into the unknown with this with this fearlessness, okay? This is about fearlessness. Same thing with Knight of Pentacles, same thing with Knight of Wands. And in the positive sense with the Emperor here, he's not fearful either, okay? Find that personal power, all right, within you. That is what's going to get you through this. Oh my gosh, what a reading. Okay, let's get some guidance. I told you it was going to be long. They told me already it was going to be long because my angels said, Jess, we want you to pull all these other decks out for this week. I said, okay. I guess that's why I couldn't start these readings earlier this week because I really needed to get my energies ready. Moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Yeah. Some of you, this is about, you know, you're afraid to leave that job. I felt for a lot of you, this was about a job. There's like a lot of hostilities. There's a lot of chaos going on in your workplace or something. Or, you know, you want to stop being controlled by somebody who doesn't allow you to go into the bank account, who doesn't allow you to make decisions with the money that you bring in, right? Some of you want to break away from this and like, you know what? I got to do something for myself. I got to start my own business. Whatever this is, guys, just start working on your dream career part-time. Now I'm being told by my angels, some of you need to just leave the job altogether because it's too much. That there is something that you already have, or some help that you already have, or something with account that you haven't tapped into where you can live off of that while you are doing this dream career. That's for some of you. Yeah, others of you, it's up to you. Maybe you're just going to have to find a different position from a time being, getting away from this chaotic energy and start working towards your business or your dream career while you're working this other one, something like that. Here's no more complaining. Wasn't I saying that with the Queen of Swords? Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Wasn't I talking about freedom? And your abundance, right? Taking back your power. I said all that. No more complaining, no excuses. I can't say anything else. I don't have to say anything else with regards to those cards. All right. Let's see what hand gesture is going to help you with this. I really highly recommend doing this, guys, because there's a lot of hostility surrounding this reading. I mean, I don't want to really focus on that, but this is about you really moving away from this, whatever this is. You can do these hand gestures during meditation or yoga, whenever you find a sense of peace, even during a sea salt bath, in the shower. This is going to help guide these energies in which these hand gestures assist with, to help with these energies that are surrounding you, okay? There is a lot. There's a lot of chaos going on for quite a few of you. Oneness. Number 39. Pause this video, take a screenshot. This is the hand gesture you're going to do. It assists with spiritual union, balance, and integration. We were talking about balance, right? Supports and balances all of the systems of the body, directs breath and awareness throughout the body, opens crown chakra. The focus is, I experience the oneness of everything. All right. Bottom of the deck is inner guidance, number 24. There's the hand gesture for that. This is the heart chakra. I also highly recommend listening to crown chakra solfeggio frequencies in your sleep, along with the heart chakra. I talked about the heart chakra, did I not? Insight, self-compassion, and safety. Supports heart and respiratory system, releases tension in the chest and ribs, assists the immune system, cultivates trust and inner knowledge. Didn't I say some of you are physically ill? Assists with the immune system. I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. Yep, I was talking about listening to your heart. When I pick this up, surrender. See? What was I talking about? All right, let's do the love part of this. Let's put this up here. Somebody here is 39 years old. If you are 39 and you are watching this, this is a very significant message for you, and the angels really want you to pay attention to the guidance being given here. Even if you are not 39, guys, that does not mean this message is not for you. Remember, just take what resonates. You don't have to take everything if it doesn't apply to you. What is coming to Taurus with regards to love? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Ooh. Baggage. not letting go, hanging on to the past, hurts, issues, identifying heal patterns that impact relationships. You gotta let go of the situation. What was I saying? Let go and let God. Too much emotional baggage, too much baggage, just period. There's a lot of, or your person is dealing with a lot of emotional baggage that they're hanging on to the past. And again, for some, I did pick up on somebody around you is dealing a lot with it. For some, it's an ex-spouse that there's a lot of drama going on, and it's because of this. They were hurt by this person. There's issues going on with this person. It's impacting their relationship with this person. So some of you are dealing with somebody who has a lot of baggage, and that's why you need to walk away from this, find your own freedom and your independence, okay? Your own inner peace, take action, like now they keep saying. Others of you, maybe you might have too much emotional baggage, and right now, having too much emotional baggage is not going to bring in Two of Cups energy, guys. It just won't, because this is low vibrational energy. A Two of Cups energy relationship is a high vibrational energy. The energies do not match. Okay, so there's something here where you got to leave. You got to work on yourself. Your person has to work on yourself. The person's dealing with baggage. You're dealing with baggage. Both of you are dealing with emotional baggage or this type of energy. We have to release this. All right, we have to release that because it's blocking the heart chakra. Bottom of the deck is the guarded heart. Lingering trust issues, fear from past hurts. Love can't get through that wall. Forgive and let go. See, again, somebody's heart chakra is blocked. I was just talking about that. You're dealing with a person who has trust issues because of a previous connection. And I picked that up already on this side of the altar, okay, of the reading. Past hurts, all right? Somebody's coming in and out of your life because they don't want to deal with getting too close, is what I just heard. All right, so those of you with a love situation, there's somebody surrounding you here. They're not ready. I just heard they are not ready for love. And I'm also hearing some of you, neither are you. And there's no judgment. Don't take offense to that. I'm just relaying the messages that my guides are telling me. I'm feeling that for some of you. It's about healing. You're going to find your personal freedom and your personal power when you go out on your own. All right? For some of you, the love is shouldn't be focused on right now, is what I'm being told. We have to let go of this person who's guarded because they need a lot of healing. And some of you need healing too. So this is about building your business, standing on your own 2 feet. This energy right here, that's why they had me put it at the front, okay? We're now going to see what the new moon in Libra is bringing you. What is the new moon in Libra bringing Taurus? It occurs on October 6th. Libra is all about relationships and partnerships, balance, peace, and harmony, justice being restored, karmic lessons, karmic debt being paid, all of that stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Yep, there's something's ending and something else is beginning with this new moon in Libra. And new moons are about beginnings, right? Full moon in Taurus. There's Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Right? Queen of Swords energy. Get that divine guidance. Think about it. Make a plan. Take action. Wow. What was I saying? A time for healing. It's time to heal, Taurus. This new moon is going to bring about a lot of healing and a lot of relationships so that all this past hurt from all these relationships that didn't fulfill us, whether it's work related or romance related, love related or not, it's like they're telling me all of the relationships in your life, You're going to start healing from all of that, so that when you raise your vibration, you're going to call in more harmonious, higher vibrational relationships, to include the love of a lifetime, okay? It's all about healing now. You're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon, all right? Just keep pushing. Whatever this decision it is, Taurus, you know deep down inside what that is. You need to make it. You're going to achieve something great by making that decision, and it's going to lead you to fulfilling that ultimate goal that your heart is desiring. Take time to breathe out. I think I was talking about meditation, right? Yeah. Breathe, meditate, take a break, take a vacation, whatever this is. There's a lot of low vibrational energy here, guys. You need to remove yourself from this and just find your inner peace. Again, balance, meditation, bring yourself back to center. And look, what's interesting, the full moon in Aries, I was talking about there's some strong Aries energy here. A fiery climax approaches. Yep, this is very heated. Maybe some of you are going to speak your truth and be like, you know what? I'm done with this job. I'm done with these coworkers. I'm done with this marriage. I'm done with this relationship. You cannot do this to me. You cannot destroy my inner peace anymore. So-and-so, a boss. It's going to be heated. That's the overall energy for this. But we know what happens. It's the end of the chaos. It's the end of the hostilities. You have to take it upon yourself to make that choice. It will not magically happen for you unless you take that step. You have to do something. Otherwise, this fire in your energy field is going to continue. It's going to turn into an inferno, is what I was just told. You have to find that personal power within yourself. Okay. All right. They want me to do what is coming to you with Mercury Retrograde. What is Mercury Retrograde bringing Taurus? Spirit guides, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Whoa. I did hear with that, where the heck is that card? Full Moon and Aries card with the fiery climax approaching. And yeah, with the word climax, they are saying there's somebody here who's just like, it's all about sex, something like that. All right. They're saying with the fiery climax, that might be the Tower moment. But it's going to be a good one because it's going to get you away from this chaos and it's going to bring you more peace. But you have to maintain your center and you have to just keep going on the path that God is leading you toward. What is Mercury Retrograde bringing to Taurus? Thank you. Look, business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. See? That goes with the moonlighting card. What was I saying? Trust. Just do it. Easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. See, some of you are the one trying to control stuff. Let go and let God. God knows what's best for you. When we try to control things, we bring in more chaos into our lives. Trust me, I've been there, done that. There's something with dolphins. Maybe somebody likes dolphins here. That's me too. I'm a huge dolphin lover. Oh, they're telling me the Pleiadians are supporting you in this too. All right. And there's a rainbow. You see, there's going to be peace. God is trying to bring you that peace, you guys. Stop trying so hard. Once you surrender to God, watch all the doors that open up for you. Birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. Could be dealing with a child, birth of a child. It's not Taurus season, it's Libra season. They want me to read it. Give me a minute. This is birthday. You drew this card because your birthday or the birth date of a significant person in your life is pivotal to answering your question. Perhaps you'll meet someone special at a birthday party, or a departed loved one in heaven is celebrating your birthday or their own. This card could also signify that the event you desire will occur by your next birthday. Trust your first thought or feelings as to the specific meaning of this card for you, as it's a powerful message. News of a pregnancy is coming. Heaven is helping someone who had a recent birthday or whose birthday is imminent. You'll receive a special gift soon. Give yourself the present that you desire. You'll encounter a positive sign about an upcoming birth. Expect the birth of a new business or project. Oh, quite a few of you. Yeah, this is business related. Okay, guys, do it. Do it. She's also a businesswoman. She's successful. What was I talking about in my story, okay? Take that leap of faith. Take that risk. When it's following your passion and you take that risk, those doors open up. Bottom of the deck is love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Yep, some of you, your love life is going to change, because some of you, you're in inauthentic relationships, you're in chaotic marriages, relationships, whatever this is. Yeah, for love life, it's going to change your love life. This is why you need to go venture out and do things on your own first. I talked about this, okay? Focus on your heart's desire. Just go after what you want to build in this world. You open up your heart chakra. You find the Holy Grail. I'm telling you, you guys, it brings in the love of a lifetime. All right, we're going to close this out with a super attractor card. So that's what Mercury Retrograde is bringing you guys. Sounds nice to me. We got a lot of new business ventures for quite a few of you. All right, how are we going to close this reading out for Taurus, spirit guides, and angels? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Alrighty. I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. Recalibration, temperance card. I talked about that, I think. Either way, commit to love and joy. Love and joy is at the highest frequency. That changes everything when you are in that energetic space, guys. The hostilities, all this crazy energy over here, it calls in that same stuff. Bottom of the deck is, when I'm connected to spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. Why was I talking about that direct communication with God, being connected to God, all right? Spirituality, like that higher power, just, it changes. Exactly what this card says. You're going to feel so different. This is why I talked about my story, about my prayer the other day. Wow, did I really get this reading done in 1:31? There's no way. How did that happen? Look at all these cards that came out. Jeez. Okay, well, Taurus, Spirit, do we have anything else for Taurus? You guys, they wanted me to pull this card back out. No more complaining, Taurus. You got this, Taurus. Complaining, again, affirmations of victimhood. That's not true spiritually. You're not a victim. Take your power back. You got this, Taurus. You got this. All right. If you would like a personal reading, by the way, if you feel called for one, go ahead and check out the description box below. I am offering 40% off my services. The coupon code is there in the description box. It's also on the landing page of my website. Or you can go to capellawellness.com, check out the service suite, check out the packages that I offer. If you want additional guidance with this, I also have live tarot readings if you're interested in doing a live session with me. That's also 40% off. Either way, stuff is in the description box. Or you can go to my website at capellawellness.com. All right. Oh, by the way, that coupon is only valid up until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on August 8th, October 8th. Maybe somebody's birthday is August 8th. Happy belated birthday if your birthday is August 8th. No, that wouldn't make sense. Or somebody's birthday is August 8th because you're Taurus. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. That coupon expires October 8th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Again, that's 40% off. All right, Taurus. Well, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.